Hey. Yo, what's up, guys? It's episode 3 of Who's in the Passenger Seat, and this episode we've got someone truly special. It is my best friend, my bro. You know him, you love him. It's your boy Trav Daddy Malone. How the heck are you, dude? We're here. It's doing official.
Good. I am great.
Hold on, I gotta put my seat on.
Yeah, safety first.
Absolutely not. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Aren't we all?
LOL. Throw that thing in reverse. So, Travis, for those of you who don't know, this is my best friend, Travis. We've known each other for 8 years?
Just about.
Just coming up on 8 years, something like that?
Coming up to 8.
Yeah, coming up on 8 years, and so we've had many an adventure. Many. So yeah, so this episode we're just gonna reflect on some. We're still gonna do some questions, but I mostly just want to hear what Trav has to say, you know, from his perspective, his point of view on some of our mini adventure. So Trav, for the people, for those of you who don't know, how did we become good friends? Like, how did we start our budding relationship as compatriots?
So, this is a good start. So, the year is 2012. I am in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Chris is in 8th grade.
Yeah.
We are at youth camp with our youth group at 2nd Baptist Baytown, 2nd students. And we are at Alto Frio. Interesting camp, lots of memories, but it started out like we had kind of known each other. We've been introduced to each other, we met before, but not really talked or anything. So I showed up and I mean, we saw each other from across the room or whatever. We're like, hey, I kind of know you, I'll talk to you. So we started talking, and then we made a plan to sit next to each other on the bus ride up to the camp. So that was like a 4-hour trip, and we just kind of sat and talked, but it was still just kind of general stuff. Yeah. We were on our phones for some of it.
You showed me a lot of Android memes. I remember that.
I did. I showed you a lot of Android memes. And then we got there, we got settled into the camp, we had our first night, and we're all changing, getting ready for bed. And from across the room, I just noticed that this man over here has put on his digital camo Modern Warfare 2 pajama pants, which happen to be the same ones that I was wearing that night too.
Yeah.
And so I hopped out my bed, and we just kind of looked at each other like, hey. And that is really what got us started on our blossoming friendship.
What's a little something about you specifically? What would you say is like an interesting factoid or anecdote about yourself?
So for those of you who don't know, I'm slightly emo. Very slightly. Like, I'm not like...
There was a time in your life, Travis, where he just wore black, and so we'd be like, Travis, you're literally emo.
You're emo. Anyways, but where was I even going with this? Interesting. I always have to be wearing Converse. I think that's just like an interesting thing about me that I was getting at with the emo stuff. Like, I've got red Converse, black Converse. I have 2 pairs of black Converse, one really old pair, and then one newer pair that is in better condition that my girlfriend got me for Christmas.
Heck yeah! Shout out to T-Swizzle. Heck yeah! What's so? What are some things you do like in your free time? You know, like say you've got like a free weekend. You know, you don't have to worry about school. You don't have like a job you have to worry about. You can do anything you want. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What are you doing?
Heck yeah. So I mean, general hobbies that I do like on a normal basis would be like, I like to golf. I'll go to Topgolf with some friends if I can. Or
Topgolf is fun.
I enjoy photography. take like a vacation somewhere, like I'd probably go hit up one of the Disney parks, either Disneyland or Disney World. I love Disney. It is probably a borderline obsession. I'm about to go for the 3rd time in 2 years, coming in January.
Heck yeah. I'm going to.
Yes, first trip with C-Mac.
It was kind as a joke, like, bro, we should go check out the new Star Wars thing.
And you know
and
what?
then a friend of ours like, okay, and started planning an actual trip. So you're welcome, America.
Yes.
C-Mac gets to go experience Disney World.
But yeah, I love Disney. I love Disney pins. So I would love to just go chill out at a park for a couple of days.
And I think we can already guess what the second answer for this question, answer for this next question is gonna be. Like, say you've got a no holds bar vacation coming up. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay.
No budget, meaning you've got an unlimited amount of money. What are you doing for a dream vacation for 2 weeks?
So I would probably spend 2 weeks going to the non-USA Disney parks, and if I had time, I would come back and go to Disney World again. But like I would go to Disneyland Paris for a few days, Shanghai Disney for a few days, Hong Kong Disney for a few days. Like I would go around to the different Disney parks in the world and spend a few days at each. And like I said, if I had time, I would go to one of the American parks, but I would mostly want to spend my time at foreign parks that you don't get to go to every day.
Is there like an interesting, or no, is there like a funny story that you have on the top of the noggin that you'd want to...
A funny story on the top of the noggin.
Or give me the back of the noggin.
What's the back?
Just a funny story involving the two of us and our shenanigans or tomfoolery.
I have one.
Hit me with it.
Some of the details will need to be redacted.
No,
That's okay.
Nope. Nothing's being redacted.
Are you...
Nope, I know what you're talking about. Send it.
Do you know which one I'm talking about? Because there are a few of these.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know which one specifically, but I don't care.
Okay.
Just send it.
So, a few years ago, Marbers Hill was building the multi-purpose practice facility. The indoor football field had the structure and the insulation up, and they had lights on inside. So they had like most of the important stuff. They had the AC. So, I mean, they had all that. Well, Chris and I used to love to like just go up to the high school and skateboard around the parking lot. Like we had a little phase where we would just go skateboard in the parking lot. We thought we were cool.
We thought we had skateboards. We thought we were so cool, dude.
But one night we were skating there, and one of the workers, I guess, was staying late to finish up or something, and he left, and we saw him leave. And so then we just went around the building and looked, and one of the doors hadn't been put on yet.
No.
But they had wedged a piece of plywood up inside the door frame, like to just try to close it off. Well, there was enough room for us to slip in, so we just kind of wedged our way through the plywood and got inside. And we walked around, like looked at the facility, like looked at the inside, how it was painted, how it looked. That was it. But it was really fun. Like we were making all kinds of like jokes, like, oh, we're not supposed to be here. We got inside the AC.
We're like,
open.
Can we fit in there? And we both got in there. So that just goes to show you that it had room enough for not just me, but the both of us to stand. We were standing up straight.
And about this far apart.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, we were pretty close.
It was a big unit.
But I mean, we had room.
But one time, I convinced him after like an hour of walking around Walmart to build a toilet paper fort with me.
Yeah.
We got behind the toilet paper on the aisle and we built it up. Now, we were very specific. We picked the non-popular toilet paper so people wouldn't always just be grabbing it and revealing us. So we made it too thick, and we made one stack slidable for like a door.
Yeah.
But we made it 2 things thick, so if somebody picked it up, it wouldn't just be a hole through. But we stayed in there for like 3 hours, and both of us took a little nap.
Yep.
We went and got 2 padded like little kid chairs and a blanket and a throw pillow for each of us.
Yep.
Then we set up like a little lounge, and junction,
Yep.
facing each other, and took a little nap, played on our phones. We were there for a while, and no one
We
knew
were
about us.
there for at least 2 hours, if not more.
Inside the fort, we were there for at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, we were there for like 3.5 hours
Yeah,
total.
in
but,
Walmart,
like,
yeah.
inside the fort alone, we spent at least 2 hours just chilling.
It was pretty wild.
It was great. And like afterwards, like I said, we put everything back.
Oh yeah, we
where
put
it
all those
goes.
blankets and pillows and stuff.
We folded them back up. Like, we didn't take the tags off.
No, yeah, we didn't open. We didn't have to. We grabbed
we
things
grabbed
that
the
didn't
stuff that was
need. Yeah, that didn't have packaging on it, so we could use them and
Put them back.
put them back.
We didn't diminish the value of it.
Yeah.
We're very careful and
Yeah.
respectful when it comes to that.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, that was a couple years ago. That was another fun little thing that we've done together.
Whatever. But yeah, that's about it for episode 3. I can't count. Episode 3 of Who's in the Passenger Seat. My boy Trav Daddy Malone, Devil Dog 774, Trav Daddy, Travelocity.
Man of many names.
What's the other one?
David Lane.
David Lane. I call you Jacoby Jones for some reason.
My middle name.
Yeah, I mean there is a reason, but like, yeah. All right, but that's about it, folks. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all have a laugh-tastic week.
Like the sun and the moon, all the best things come in twos. What would I do without a friend like you? What would I do? What would I do without a friend like you? What would I do? What would I do without a friend like you? Laugh till we cry when we passing the time away. Laugh till we cry till the time. Even our fights always end with a smile on our faces. Like black and white keys on a whirly. Sounds just right when we're in harmony. Some things are better together, and that's you and me. Dude, I love you, bro, I love you, man, I love you. You're my brother from another mother. You are my favorite, I'm not ashamed to admit, 'cause I do, dude, I do. Dude, I love you, bro, I love you, man, I love you. You're my homie, no one knows me like you know me.